Welcome to The Explainer. We love to take these ancient, sacred texts and just bring them to life. Today, we are diving headfirst into a truly spectacular scene from the Maharatnakuta Sutra. It's a story about cosmic generosity, about offerings so grand they literally reshape worlds and foretell incredible futures. So where does a story like this even begin? Well, it all starts with a single moment of pure, unadulterated awe. A group of dragon kings, these powerful beings, they witness the Buddha's wisdom and are just so completely moved that they can only say, how rare, how unprecedented. And that little spark of inspiration, that's what sets off this incredible chain reaction of devotion we're about to see. Okay, so here's our roadmap. We're going to start with that initial spark. Then we'll watch as three amazing groups of beings step up: the Dragon Kings, the Kambandas, and the Gandharvas. And we'll wrap it all up by unpacking the profound meaning hidden inside the Buddha's simple smile. So what exactly was this spark? What kicks this whole incredible thing off? It was this powerful shared moment of inspiration. When these beings saw the Buddha's profound wisdom, they were hit with this simple, overwhelming desire to show their own devotion, to give something back. All right, first up, we've got the Dragon Kings. We're talking about an assembly of 900 million of them, all moved to action by what they've just seen. And their offering isn't something they just, pull out of a treasure chest. No, it's something they create, something they conjure from the very splendor of the earth itself. And this is where it gets wild. Their offering isn't just an object. They literally reshape the world. First, they manifest clouds that cover everything. Then they make it rain fragrant water until the entire ground becomes this sweet-smelling, perfumed mud. They shower a whole city with priceless pearls, and then poof, they magically construct a hall of jewels. It's like a process of magical terraforming. I mean, just try to picture the sheer scale of this. It isn't just one thing. It's a total atmospheric transformation. You've got the fragrant earth, the jeweled hall playing celestial music, and then it starts raining soft gems that give off cool light and gentle winds. Absolutely incredible. And the Buddha's reaction to all of this? He just smiles. But this isn't just any smile, right? It's packed with meaning. And that's when the monk Ashvajit steps forward and asks the crucial question that's on everybody's mind. Why did you smile, world-honored one? And here it is, the big reveal, the reason for the smile. The Buddha explains that because of their immense generosity, their pure motivation, every single one of those 900 million Dragon Kings will, in a future life, become Buddhists themselves. They'll become guides for others, and they will all share the name without resentment. Okay, so you'd think that would be hard to top, right? But that amazing display just inspires the next group, 180 million Kumbandas, who are basically these divine artisans. Their gift is completely different. It's not about natural treasures. It's a breathtaking showcase of perfect, divine craftsmanship. And wow, look at the detail here. This is all about precision, about perfect symmetry. They create 180 million of everything, all perfectly matched. You've got jeweled canopies with these gorgeous tassels of contrasting gems, gold with silver, crystal with beryl. Then they make these beautiful chariots, about a canopy on each one, and hook them up to magically created horses. It's an offering of pure order and skill. So you see the difference, right? The dragons offered this raw, elemental splendor. The Kambandas, they're all about master craftsmanship. It shows that it's not just about the raw materials, but what your skill can create with them. It's a grand celestial parade of art, all set to their own unique music. And guess what happens next? Yep, the Buddha smiles again, seeing this incredible, sincere display of skill and devotion. By now, the assembly is starting to catch on. All eyes go to the monk Ashvajit, who, right on cue, steps forward to ask that all-important question one more time. So their reward is kind of this two-for-one deal. First, they get an immediate upgrade. They'll all be reborn in the heavens. But it doesn't stop there. After ages of practice, they too will reach supreme enlightenment and become Buddhas named Not Astonished, which is such a great nod to their calm and skillful minds. All right, now for our final act, the Gandharvas, the celestial musicians. And believe me, they take things to a whole other level. Inspired by everyone else, they put together an offering that is probably the most complex, the most ethereal of them all, a full-on symphony for the senses, designed to awaken devotion in anyone who sees it. Okay, you're gonna need to use your imagination for this one because this is just mind-bending.
It's like an offering of exponential fractal beauty. It starts with millions of divine elephants. Then, on each of their 6 tusks, they manifest 7 jeweled pawns. In each of those pawns, lotuses bloom, and on each lotus, celestial maidens and their attendants appear. It is a compounding cascade of pure creative power.
So what they've created is this total sensory experience. Their music is heard across thousands of worlds. The fragrance of their offering perfumes entire world systems. And here's the kicker. Their offering has a direct spiritual benefit. Anyone who hears their music or smells that fragrance is immediately set on the path to enlightenment. It's an active gift. And for the third and final time, that smile appears. By now, the whole assembly knows this beautiful pattern, and they're just buzzing with anticipation. Ashvajit, our reliable spokesperson, steps up, praises the Buddha's infinite virtue, and asks him once more to explain everything. It's just perfect, isn't it? Their prophecy is a direct reflection of what they offered. Because they created a gift that was boundless in its beauty and brought wisdom to countless beings, they too will become Buddhas. And their name? They'll all be called Boundless Wisdom. Whew. So let's take a breath. We've just seen 3 absolutely spectacular world-altering offerings. You have the Dragon Kings with the earth's splendor, the Kumbhandans with divine art, and the Gandharvas with ethereal beauty. But what's the real takeaway here? What's the thread that connects them all? Let's break it down. This really breaks it down nicely. Each group gave something that was totally authentic to them. The Dragon Kings offered the raw power of the natural world. The Kumbhandas offered the perfection of their craft. And the Gandharvas offered the sublime beauty of their celestial art. But here's the absolute key to the whole story. It wasn't about what they gave, the pearls, the chariots, the music. It was about why they gave it. Every single offering was born from seeing virtue in another and feeling inspired. Everyone was given with total, complete sincerity. And most importantly, each was made with this compassionate wish to benefit everyone, not just themselves. And that really leaves us with something to think about, doesn't it? This story suggests that the greatest offering isn't just about giving what you have, but about giving who you are. The dragons gave their nature, the artisans their skill, the musicians their art. So in a world without, magic elephants or jewel-raining clouds, it asks us a much more personal question. How can we transform our own unique talents into an act of boundless generosity?